Good day, students. We continue our class on the important terms in genetics. And today we're going to look at homozygous genotype. So, homo means same. And don't forget that genotype means the totality of gene for a particular trait that an offspring will inherit from its parents. So, what do we mean by homozygous genotype? It is the genotype that is a combination of two letters which has the identical copies, of a gene or of an allele. Okay? We say a genotype is a genotype with identical copies of an allele or identical copies of a gene. That is what is called the homozygous genotype. Okay, other time you always hear pure. So whenever you hear pure, then it's also talking about homozygous. So let's have examples of homozygous. We have big T, big T. This is homozygous, and because they are the same is homozygous, and because it is capital letter, we say homozygous dominant. Homozygous dominant. Okay? They are the same letter, homozygous. Because it is capital letter, then we say homozygous dominant. Another example is where you have blood group A and blood group A. So it is still homozygous dominant for that particular trait. Now let us look at the next one, which is called heterozygous genotype. So we say it is a genotype with unidentical copies of an allele, with or which has unidentical copies of an allele. So what is the example? It's very easy. So it is not pure. Are you there? It's not pure. So let's look at the example. You have capital letter T. Now you are mixing. Because we say unidentical of allele. So capital letter T and small letter T. So what do we call this? We call this we call it hetero. Hetero means many or different. You say heterozygous. Because we are having a capital letter, we still call it dominant. Perfect. So let's look at heterozygous dominant for the blood group. So we have blood group A and blood group O. You can see A is dominant over blood group O. Are you there? So it is still hetero means different alleles. Heterozygous. Dominant means there is a dominant allele. Heterozygous dominant. Yes. Let's look at what is called the locus. The locus is very easy. That is the location of the gene on chromosome. The locus is the location of a gene where a gene is found on a chromosome. It's called the locus. And the 10th terminology I'm going to be explaining is called the hybrid. Please, you need to know these because you will always meet this in biology and agric. Hybrid is the offspring from two unlike parents or two unidentical parents. That is the shortest definition you can have for an hybrid. Again, it is the offspring from two unlike or unidentical parents. So let's define it and give illustration for that. The offspring from two unlike or unidentical parents. Let's explain. The first parent, let's say parent one, and we have parent two. Okay, this parent is tall and this parent is short. Are they alike? The answer is what? The answer is no. So the offspring we are going to get from two unlike parents will give us the hybrid offspring. Okay, so when we cross this, we are going to be having big T small t. Then we have the big T small t. We have the big T small t and the big T small t. So these offsprings are called hybrid. They are called the hybrid, or we call them the hybrid offspring. I'm going to end the class now. In the next class, we'll be talking about the various types of crossing in genetics. Goodbye.